Hello, everybody. In this video, I'll begin to work on with the first and follow set, how to work on with first and follow, checking the first and follow set. In order for us later on, we'll construct the table parsing. The parsing table pertains to this operation. So in our first set class, suppose that you're getting the first set and the follow set. And this is actually the top-down approach, okay? Top-down parsing approach. And for this one, for the first set, you have to put here the you have to work on regarding with your table. I mean, you have to create a table, and then that is all of the set. Okay, we do have S, actually forget that. We have S as your row. This is the input, the non-terminal symbols, I mean, you do have. And for getting the first set class, you will begin that into the from the bottom part, okay? Here. So for this E, what will be the first set? So once you will begin to input E, what will be the we'll begin to we're actually referring to the terminal sets. So what will be the first set here? We can go either um to E, or it could be the epsilon or the empty. So that is for the first set. We're done with that. We'll proceed with D. For D, there will be a input, there will be a non-term, the terminal D, as well as the input string. So either way. And for C, the it will be C alone. And for B, there will be B and the empty string. Then for your A, it is actually A and empty string. So therefore, that's actually our first set. So our first set in our A right now is actually we'll begin to check the corresponding value. What will be the value of A? There will be A and empty. So since in our first set we have to make sure to solve, if this is non-terminal symbol class, we have to simplify everything. So suppose that in our calculations for this one, you have since it will definitely if no I mean, it will accept empty string. So if no if signifies empty string, so therefore here in your A, that means to say empty A, wala si A. You will not begin to input A. So what will be the first if ever that there is no A? So what will gonna happen if no A? Therefore it will proceed to B, right? So what will be the first set of B? So therefore there is B and empty. So therefore we can only put here B. But if in case no value or empty of A and empty of B, what will happen? It will proceed directly to C. So therefore the first set of C, it is also C. So therefore this is the first set of your S. So either around if it is empty A, so therefore proceed to the B first and C first. It in only to B. If I ever that no A and no B, so therefore we'll go to C. So that's why we are enclosing that in a set. We have to solve that one since it is non-terminal symbol. When we say non-terminal symbol, we have to expand that. And here then in your non-terminal symbol here, then we cannot expand because given that their first set is directly terminal symbol. Hopefully that is clear for everybody. Now we're done with the first set. What we will need to do, we will work on with follow set, as if that we do have a stack actually class in our follow set. So for getting the follow set, it is actually for example, in our stack for S, getting the S, the in our operation class, in our stack, the beginning of our stack is the what we call this one, the dollar sign. And in your S class, you have the A, B, C, D, E. So therefore, getting that one, since S is here, suppose you've actually inputted S. So therefore, there's no the follow of S is actually dollar sign, since we cannot see any S in your production rule. So therefore, it will be dollar sign here then. Okay. Now, we'll just delete this. After that, let's try to illustrate for A. What will be the follow of A? Where can we check A? Where can we check? So in our operation here, we can find A here. So therefore, the follow will be B. So therefore, let's try to check that one. Um, we'll be going to work on this accordingly on how to definitely perform this operation. So actually, you have the A. So say for example, in your stack, you have dollar sign. And then since we are referring to the top-down principal class, so in our stack, if we're able to input this operation, it will become A, B, C, D. Oh, no, no, sorry. Um, A, B, D, C, E. Because that's how you will work on in top down. So you will input this first, then follow everything. So this is the bottom, and this will be the top. Okay. So now, what will gonna happen? You will check here. Since the follow of A is B, so what will be the first set of B? You will begin to check that right there. So, given the fact that your set right now is letter B, you will be that is a non-terminal symbol. You have to get the first set of that accordingly. All right, here then, since our goal actually class is actually need to write the non-terminal symbol. So in our A, we can find A in our S. So therefore, the follow of A is B. So we have to write down the terminal symbol. By the way, you have to enclose that with like this, huh? And for the B, you are the first of B is actually B and MT, and make sure that in our in our follow, it does not accept any empty string. Okay, now in our A, it will become B, and then the follow, since empty, so if empty B will go to D. So your D, what will be the first of D? So the D is D an empty string. So therefore, you will write D here. And if empty D, if no D, what will be the follow will be C. So the follow will be C. So therefore, that's how you will work on with regards to this implementation. Um, I'm not you can actually just write the stack so that you will really understand it better, because this can really help you to simplify that one if ever that you'd like to work on with this. So this is the follow of A. Now let's work on with B. So for B, let's B can be found with into your S. So therefore A, B, C, D, and E. Okay? So, I'm so sorry. Let me just rewrite na lang. Okay. Now, A, B, C, D, E, and S. No, no, no. Empty. Yes, S. Empty. We can just say empty. Okay. Now, for this one class, since what we were able to um check in here, since this is actually sorry our operation that we're trying to find right now is for B. Where can we find B? Here then. What will be the follow of B? It's actually C. So C is actually represented by, first is this, the follow is C, so therefore it is only C right now. Now that's how you will work on with this. And in terms, I'm so sorry why I deleted that. Okay. Let me just delete the ano lang. This one. Okay. Now, in terms of this one class, since only C, then the follow of C is the first of C is only C and without empty, so that's fine. We're done. Now, what about for C? What will be the follow of C? Now, for C, you will go to D. Now, for your D, there will be D and empty. Since in your follow set, it will not accept empty. So therefore, if empty D, go to E. So for your E, there will be there will be there will be E and empty. So since empty E, of course, it will go directly to the dollar sign. So therefore, it will be D, E, and the dollar sign. Make sure to work on this carefully because if you were not able to track that, of course, your operation will be wrong. Now, afterwards, here then, in your D, what will be the follow of D? It is E. E is actually set to E and empty. So therefore, if empty E will go directly into that dollar sign. Okay. Now, what about into your E? The follow of E, E is actually here then. So therefore, once you will begin to remove once empty E, since since the follow of E is dollar, so therefore the here then will be the dollar. So that's how you will work on the first and follow set. Hopefully that this is actually clear because I'm just working this out in terms of stack because it will become easy to emphasize or to illustrate when I'm actually using with stack so that you can also work on easily in terms of the implementation. Okay. Now, let's actually go ahead and work on with the parsing table in separate video and see you there. Bye-bye.